This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearoid.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
You know, we were just having a whole shampoo conditioner conversation. I mean, you know.
We've had an extensive chat. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I feel the podcast is done. I feel like we're in a situation where we've recorded the podcast,
and now
but the podcast didn't record, so we have to do it again.
It is a little bit like that.
But look, welcome, listener, to the show where a comedian and a Eurovision winner tackle your problems, heal your life, fix you.
Fix you. Oh, there's a song about that.
Is there?
There is, Coldplay.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Coldplay. Whatever happened to them?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're wondering about
I know Chris Martin is probably listening to this going, oh.
That's what...
I didn't realise.
That's what they're doing now.
I didn't realise that was the perception of me.
He's devastated.
Niamh, I'm very stressed.
Really?
I'm very stressed. By the time this podcast comes out, right?
Okay.
I will not be stressed.
Okay, because
I'm organising a surprise party for my boyfriend.
Oh.
Right? He's turning 40 this summer.
Oh, it's a big thing.
When I say that man, he guesses the endings to films, I'm sure he has all of my devices wired up to the cloud. I'm sure he's listening to this right now.
So, okay, but are you doing this surprise party before his birthday?
Yeah, it's a month before his birthday.
Oh, that will be surprise.
So I really hope so. Like, no, it hasn't been blown yet.
But I do.
Now, I've done this before where I've put surprises in the shared calendar. Do you know what I mean? Like,
surprise! Just don't call it surprise.
Yeah, I've always blown it, but here we are. Like, we're recording this a week and a half away from it.
Yeah, and it
hasn't been blown yet. And oh my god,
you seem a little stressed. I'm not going to lie.
It's so stressful. Like, that's the thing. If you're ever like, we've had people write in before about surprise parties, right? Mm-hmm. And our advice has been, if you think they'd like a surprise party, then throw them a surprise party. Now, he's always said he wouldn't like a surprise party,
but you're doing it anyway.
But I think he's the sort of person that would love a surprise party.
So you've made that decision for him.
So I made that decision for him.
Okay, that's fair enough.
What we've never told our listeners before is the level of stress
and how duplicitous
that it will put on
you have to be.
And I honestly, like, like, there's been a few things happen. Like, it's very bad for your relationship to be planning a surprise party.
I know, because you seem very furtive, I'd say, do you?
Very furtive. Very much so. And he's come in a couple of times. Like, he was out for a run the other day and he came in and I was on the phone and I didn't hear him come in. And I turned around and he was just standing in the doorway.
And
I said, I have to go. And I hung up the phone. And he said,
oh my gosh.
Who was that?
Oh.
And I said, it was...
You have no game. What is wrong with you?
It's our friend Neil. And he was just like, oh my God, you're obviously lying. Like, what?
Was he like your man we solved the problem for recently, who met your man in the toilet?
Yeah, that's exactly that. I'm convinced. Like, what I need now.
Delete all those apps off your hand immediately.
What I need now is for him not to leave me because he thinks I'm cheating.
Before the
party.
I mean, after, fine.
Like, and he said a few things. There's been a few spicy things said.
Oh.
Like, he said to me there last week. I was watching the television and he was in the kitchen. Now, I'd had a day, right? Had a day trying to order a cake, tried to get balloon. Like, anyway, it was a long day of dealing with this party. And then, it was all like me in the car park doing all of this, or like out on the stairs of the apartment building, like trying to, anyway.
In no way.
I'd had a day of it. And there he was, like, stomping around the kitchen. And then at one point, out of the blue, he just said, just out of the blue, you shouldn't feel guilty for not organising anything for my 40th. Because I've got a lot on anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, you see.
And I said, okay.
Oh my gosh! I think it's genius that you're doing it a month beforehand, because he's not going to figure it.
You've no idea. He is like, it's like living with a forensic detective.
Oh, amazing!
Like, he does things like he just knows.
Yeah,
like if I use his aftershave.
Oh,
not his aftershave. His.
I was going to say I would know if you
shaving foam.
Oh, okay.
Like, everything goes out back in the one place.
Oh.
It's very distressing. Like, I literally can't Like there's no leeway.
And so it's really putting you under pressure. And you've another week and a half to
Under a
go.
lot of
I tell you
pressure,
that there is.
And also it's like managing the different groups of his friends.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know his friends.
Oh, what do you mean you don't
Well,
know?
I mean,
You've
I
been
know
with him a
them,
long
but
time.
I know groups, but I wouldn't have their numbers because I'd see them with him.
Oh,
So then I
okay.
had to go about trying to get the numbers. And then there was one of his friends, like, I mean, God almighty, one of his friends, he does the park run with her. I've met her once about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And I was just like, I'm going to have to go up and do the fucking park run now. So
to find her? Did you?
No. Do you know what I did?
I'd have gone there with a cup of coffee
I
and
had
said,
a persistent conversation with him. One night we were out walking, we were going for dinner, and I was like, tell me about your friend, Rosaline. And he was just like, why? And I was just like, because I feel I've met her and I haven't seen her in ages. And what's she doing now? And he was just looking like, I mean, I wouldn't have that conversation with him about his ma. Like, I mean,
does he think that maybe you've turned straight? Maybe Rosaline's turned you or something? Because
like,
that would be the
but she's
ultimate.
working now, and I was like, oh, what area does she work in that company? And he was like, oh, well, that's a strange question. But she's always wanted to go into this, and then she got this job here. And I was like,
so you were still
so
none
I
the
went on
wiser.
LinkedIn.
Oh, you.
Went on LinkedIn.
You have
did
the
a deep
cheek to
dive,
call him a forensic detective
sent a message to 4 different Rosalines.
and hope for the best.
3, one of whom responded, 3 of whom are not getting invited to the party because I didn't realise I sent an invitation. And then I was like, I don't think that's the right one. So I was like, I'll go to another one. So then, before I knew it, I'd invited 4 different Rosalines.
Wow. So
one of them did get back and go, I don't think I'm the person you're looking for. The real one got back. And then another one was just, I think she blocked me actually.
Oh.
And then, so I'm just, my main fear, I guess, about the party is that this 4th Rosaline shows up and nobody
this random
knows her.
Rosaline turns up. There's always one. It's like when you have a funeral and there's all these random old people because they're getting a free sandwich.
Yeah, they're all just there for the sandwich.
Yeah, I know.
And so I don't actually have final numbers because I've got like a mole in each group.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, it's stressful.
It's very stressful.
Very stressful. But I have high hopes for you.
I don't know. It could kill me, like.
No.
And then what I've got to do is I've got to find a way out on the Saturday to go get the room set up.
Okay. Do you want me to ring you in a panic?
I might tell him I have a corporate or something.
Yeah, well, he won't be checking your invoices, will he?
But you see, he
well,
says
not that day.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Not that, not that
I mean,
day.
that's the way our relationship works. It's just like he's big brother. I just say things.
And to be fair to him, like, he works from home, so it's very hard to work around that.
Yeah.
There's no gaps in that situation.
But like, he's the sort of person that, like, if you're like, oh, I once saw a video about this, but I can't find it on the internet, he'll find it like in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know the type. My sister's like that. We call her the Emernet. You're overthinking this. You're trying to create some big thing that you have to do. This is not his birthday. You don't have to have an excuse not to be there that day.
Yeah, good point.
So you could say, I'm just popping out to meet so-and-so for coffee. I'll see you later. And that's far more casual. It doesn't matter how long. You could say you're meeting me for lunch. It doesn't make any difference.
I'm meeting Niamh, yeah.
Okay. You can use me. I'll
I'll
be
say
in
I'm meeting
Glasgow,
Niamh.
to be fair.
Yeah. And no, my luck, you'll be on Instagram. I'm in Glasgow.
Yeah, but after the party. I'll be sure to do it
And
after
you'll
the party. I'm laughing at you saying that I'm going to be on
He'll
Instagram
be
doing
taking
that.
everything he owns and leave my apartment. He'll take everything out of his 2 drawers and 1 press.
I'll be your character reference. It's fine. He loves me.
He does love you, in fairness. Yeah.
Me and him, we have an understanding.
Because when I left my stuff in Cyprus,
Oh, yeah. I dropped him back.
yeah, I left everything I owned basically in Cyprus.
He really did.
And Niamh
I
had to
did the
bring it
mammy
home.
thing and brought it all home.
Yeah, and then Niamh was passing through Dublin and she met him. And he
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, I'm meeting Niamh Kavanagh. And I was like,
I know.
yeah, there's her number. And he was like, oh, so exciting.
I mean, he's met me loads of times. That's
I
like-
know,
you
yeah.
make it sound like, we live very separate lives, growing up.
Yeah.
I've stayed in your house. Like,
Yeah, you'd stay in my house, like, tell her to get out of the shower. Singing in the shower at 6 o'clock in the morning. Nobody needs it.
I know. Well, actually, this year, my youngest came home for holidays.
Aw.
Yes, I know. So we're a full house again.
What's the end date on that?
Well, the beginning of July, which I'm, clearly very sad about.
Okay.
Yeah, but I now no longer have any food anywhere.
All right, yeah. And how's he getting on?
He's doing great. Now he is doing great, and I'm mad for him. And actually, since he's come home, I've kind of only seen him a couple of times because he's important people to catch up with.
Yeah, of course.
which doesn't
Absolutely.
involve me. Right?
Yeah.
And
he's a man about town. Niamh.
Yeah, no, he is. He's doing his stuff. And the funny part is him and his brother are kind of they don't really hang out together the same way. They get on, but they don't, they're
different social
Their
circles.
friend groups are very different.
Well, Tom is a bit more head down.
Yeah, he's
sort of guy.
Yeah,
Whereas Jack is out like trying to pick up women in his mother's Eurovision sweatshirt.
Yeah, pretty much. And,
he's got game. I respect that.
I know, but who uses a Eurovision reference to pick up women, right? Unless you're a woman, right?
It's quite.
It is niche.
It's out there.
It's niche. The funny part of it is like when he first borrowed the Eurovision sweatshirt and did that, right? The thing that made me laugh was I was kind of having tentative questions with him of, and what kind of interest are you getting from that? Like, because in my head I'm thinking if somebody spots that that's a Eurovision top, the women they're going to have a perception of that, really, aren't they?
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm not saying that it's true of everybody, because not everybody, who follows Eurovision is gay, but it's quite a high percentage, really.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Yeah.
We've yet to actually meet that in real life.
I know, but
put it to you this way: if my sister said, "Oh, my husband, he's going to Eurovision with his friends,"
oh no, you'd be like the dar would be up.
Well, I'll just move everything he owns out of the house.
Yeah, no,
he's gone.
It'll be a gaydar situation going on. I know my little gaydar kind of twitches every now and then when I kind of go, okay. I mean, you do get a lot of that, closet Eurovision fans, as we call them.
Niamh, that's not what I call them. I'm sorry, if you're in the closet and you're a Eurovision fan, I've got news for you. You're not in the closet.
No, yeah. But that's very unfair, because there are straight people who follow it. But and I do meet them.
Yeah.
I do meet them.
Yeah. There's straight women that follow Eurovision.
Yeah, well, that's true. And they're usually married to men. Sometimes they're married to men who are also into Eurovision.
No. Straight away, that's an ick.
Is it?
Oh my God. If you're a woman and you're going out on a date and he's like, well, I really like the Eurovision, you'd be like, okay. It's the equivalent of going out and having a first date say, if he said, I've got a belly button ring, you'd be like, oh.
Don't know.
It's a very...
Speaking of someone who had
very
some
specific
keyhole surgery around the belly button. I would not recommend piercing that around that area.
Niamh had her facelift via the belly button. We're calling it, what are we calling it? We're calling it keyhole surgery.
Keyhole, yeah.
Other people call it a tummy tuck. But
Jesus, if I had a tummy tuck and I looked like this, there'd be a row. There definitely would be no money changing hands. That's all I'm going to say.
Attention Agony Rants listeners, I am on tour at the moment with Glamour Hammer. I'm doing the last show of this leg of the tour on the 8th of June, and then I will be back from September of this year, and all of the tickets are on sale at gearoidparty.com or through the bio link in my Instagram feed, and if it's there, it has tickets available, and I will be all around the country, and it will be going right through to January.
And it's amazing.
Carlow, Kilkenny, another Vicar Street on the 16th of September. I'm also in Roscommon, Thurles, all around the place.
Wow, that's quite a journey. I've seen the show. It's amazing. You will laugh a lot.
Thanks so much, Niamh.
I know.
Oh, thanks.
I mean,
Niamh will come and sing in your eyes sometime, won't you, Niamh?
Uh-huh.
Debbie on the eyes. Another gay thinks they're going to substitute
There'll be
their
an
lack
invoice
of
in
a
the post.
finale with my song. Get another damn thing
The
coming.
last time we did that on stage, you kidnapped me for that. So we just
it was very exciting.
It was very
Yell
exciting.
at the ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, gearoidparty.com. Tickets on sale now. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. If you would like to support the show, we would love it if you would become a member of Head Stuff Plus. For as little as €5 a month, you can
access all the extra bonus content for all the shows.
Ours is best. The Head Stuff Podcast Network is home to lots of wonderful shows, including the show that we are cross-promoting this week, which is For Tech's Sake.
Oh, I love this show.
It is absolutely amazing. Elaine and Jen are absolutely fantastic. They talk about all aspects of tech that you may not have heard of, tech that's good, bad and indifferent.
I've learned stuff I never thought I'd learn.
I know, they're so good.
I know, amazing.
Yeah, and their bonus content is absolutely incredible. It's For Tech's Sake, it's on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, and this is a little clip.
Is AI taking over?
How can I be safe online?
Will big tech go bust?
For Tech's Sake, we'll answer all of these questions and more in its new series.
I'm Elaine Burke.
And I'm Jenny Darmody.
And we're back with more experts to help you be a more informed and empowered tech user.
For Tech's Sake is a co-production from Silicon Republic and the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Niamh, we have a problem.
I know. And do you know what I love about this problem? It actually starts with that.
What?
It says
Oh,
Niamh.
it says Niamh, we have a problem. I know. And do you know what
They're writing the script.
I'll tell you what annoys me about this, right?
Oh, wow.
Niamh, we have a problem. This was sent to my Instagram.
I know it was.
So I'm sorry.
No, but I think it's
The absolute shade.
No. I think it's an homage to you, Gearoid. It's an homage because you always say that.
Absolutely not.
You say it every week.
I say it every week, but
It's like
the
a
reason they
catchphrase.
sent it to me is to piss me off. Because if it was Niamh, we have a problem, they should have sent it to you. But they said, no, I'm going to send it to him, so it'll annoy him. So, Tina, I hope you're ready for the advice that I give you this week, because our starting point is not good.
No.
Niamh, do you want to read this?
I'll read it because
Because I'm
she
upset.
says, "Dear Niamh, I have a problem." Okay, so I am 38 and have just moved in with my boyfriend. This is the first time I've ever lived with someone. I love him loads, but he had an apartment and I have a house, so we have moved into my place. He's a lot neater than I am, and his apartment was like a hospital. And my place is very lived in, and I have lots of stuff all over the place, like plants and books. He understands that I don't want to change my place too much, as I really like it. Does he though? But I can see he is getting frustrated, and I'd like to nip it in the bud before it becomes a thing. He's very modern, likes his gadget and a minimal look around the shelves. And my place is really in need of a serious declutter, but I love it and it is home. He's very understanding man, but I also know that it's his home too. He put his guitars into storage when he moved in, along with some stuff. I'm really sorry. This is like triggering me all over the place.
I know.
That I know he probably wanted to bring with him, but there wasn't space. I do feel a bit guilty about that. We both work from home, which is easier to do in my place, but there's a part of me that feels that for him to lose his place is a lot to ask. Relationships are tough. What do you think, Tina?
I think that relationships are tough if you're a self-involved nightmare.
Oh my God! Gross! That's a terrible thing to say.
No, but he put his guitars into storage.
I know.
You might as well have put his teeth into storage.
I know it's and we all know if you have guitars and you have, especially guitars plural, you're asking him to do. He has sacrificed way more than you have here, Tina.
Well, I'm not hearing a single thing that she sacrificed.
No, well, she hasn't. No. She's let him in.
I think we're being, exactly. You've let him in, you've given him a key. Like,
look, Tina, I understand how difficult this is, right? Because I moved in with a man who had lived on his own for 10 years.
We're absolutely
in his own house, right? And the reality is, yes, he said the magic words and said, "Come and decorate my house," and I was like in like Flynn. But actually, he made a lot of space for me in his house. But it's a process, right? The thing is, he also didn't let me bring up quite a lot of stuff that was in storage. But to be honest, piggy wind chimes weren't a priority, right?
Like a lot of that stuff wasn't great now.
No, you're right. They were all boxes of stuff. Anyway, so it was a good day for me. It was a good day that happened.
You got to declutter.
Yeah, but the reality is, I get that you want to live a certain way, and maybe the best way you can come about that is to allow yourself have a couple of rooms. Let him have a room, his office, where he can set it up any way he wants.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is he can keep that as minimalist as he likes. But in your space, you can have a room, say where you work or whatever, and you can make that as chintzy or as cluttered or as whatever you want it. So they're your spaces, but in the bits in between, you both have to compromise. You've got to meet in the middle here, because there's nothing worse. Like, there's nothing worse than living. Like, Paul and I hoard different things, right? We laugh about it, but I gave him a shed to put his shit in. But there's guitars everywhere. And the thing is, I had to accept that there's some things I cannot control. When I move out, as in go and work for a few days and I come back, I spend a lot of time putting stuff away. And I have places for stuff. But they know, and they know that. So they come and ask me where everything is all the time, which just drives me demented. But the thing is, when you move in with someone, you've got to make room for them.
Well, I think what you've got to do when you move in with somebody, right, is you've got to make decisions. Yeah. Because when he moves in with you, he is never going to keep your place the way you keep it
never.
When he's not there, because he doesn't know what that is.
No.
So what you need to do is you need to come up with a plan for every room, and you need to decide on that. It's like, do we keep our toaster on the presser on the counter? If you don't know where the place to put stuff is, you're just going to put it anywhere.
No, I agree. Oh no, absolutely. I just love this. I love sitting down and having these conversations. My husband is not in any way interested in that conversation.
Oh, same.
Until I set up a space.
What my partner will do is, right, when he buys something, because the shopping that we do is kind of the daily shop, because we live quite close to shops. So it's like we buy milk and for dinner and bread and all that stuff.
Okay,
and
so you don't do
in the press.
the big shop.
Yeah. But every so often, like my partner will buy something it's from left of field. Like it's a drain on blocker or it's, a toilet duck. Out of the ordinary. And what he'll do is he'll leave it on the kitchen table like it's a trophy cabinet. Like, see that? Look at that. I'm the sort of man that buys toilet duck. You're welcome. And that will stay on that table until I put it away.
Okay.
And that happens because we've never had an agreement
Where the
about
toilet
who
duck
buys
goes.
toilet duck, when we buy toilet duck, and where the toilet duck goes.
Okay, right up until
And
this
you'd
moment,
think that might be obvious.
All right, until this moment, Grode, I thought you and I should live together. I'm not 100% sure we should now.
Like we do leave our friend's house.
Yeah.
Look at our friend John, like my friend John. He's been my friend since
I know your
was
friend John.
about 10, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And John he's very stylish. They have a very stylish house. Do you know what I mean? You go in and everything's where it should be.
Okay.
And then, then you go into my house, and there's...
I love your house.
Yeah, it's nice. But
It's
you go
home.
in and there's bread is on the
Toilet
table
duck.
and then the
There's
cat's
toilet
beside
duck
it
in
licking her fanny.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It's it is what it is.
do you want to live in John's house?
Yeah. Yes. Every time I go away from it, I'm like, why don't we have a house like that?
And what's the answer?
And then my partner always says, oh, well, that would be a lot of work.
But it really isn't. It's a lot of small work.
It's
a
you
lot
just
of
put
work
stuff
if
away.
only one person is doing it and the other person is undoing it. That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work for somebody that doesn't know where anything goes after 12 years.
But I feel we're off the point here.
I
right?
don't feel we are, Niamh.
I think this is a whole other show. But actually, Tina, what's happened here is he's moved into your space, right? So you are delighted he's there. And I know by that, right? Because you're
But you
loving
need
him.
common goals.
But actually, you'd nearly be better. If you can't let this go, what's going to happen is maybe the best thing, if you are going to be really together, is that you look at a new place that is neither yours nor his.
Yeah.
Because I know that sounds weird. And if you love your home, that's great. If you love your home and you love this person, you're going to have to make room for them. It's not fair that he's the only one putting his guitars away. And I don't think that's right. And honestly, you need to create a space for him for his guitars. I'm really worried about his mental health.
I think that's awful.
Unless he's done with his guitars. But if he's putting them in storage, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's doing it because he loves you.
And what is there... I imagine Tina maybe has, a couple of ceramic leopards. So that's why she doesn't have any room for the guitars.
Tina, next time I address it to Grode, I get over it much faster than he does.
I'm not finished with you, Tina. I just think...
No, I know. Tina knows it too. I'll be honest with you. She does. I think she's just... This could be a lot more about the relationship and actually adjusting to actually having someone in her space.
And do you know what I think? I think where they've gone wrong? I think he shouldn't have put anything in storage.
I agree.
I think what should have happened is he should have taken everything out of his house and he should have put it into your house. And because then you look and go, we cannot live like this.
Yeah.
So then you both start to go through what you can get rid of.
Yeah, it has to be a two-way thing.
Now, I'm fortunate because I'm with somebody that doesn't have any possessions.
I know. He's not a gatherer apart from the toilet duck
absolutely
situation.
Not. No.
Yeah, no. That's why he's so proud of his toilet duck collection, and you just belittled it.
Well, no, it's not that I belittled it, but I just feel every time we buy something off, out of the ordinary, I don't feel it needs to go in the trophy cabinet.
No, that's true.
I don't think. Oh, I don't think he deserves that. Oh, well done, you bought
well,
the
not for a toilet duck.
text.
No, I get it. No, I get it.
Or a ceramic hob cleaner for $150.
That's a good thing.
No, you can do it with a lemon. Give me a break.
I don't have a ceramic hob. I'm a gas top girl.
A gas top girl?
Yeah, I got Paul to put one in. I was one of my deal breakers. I'm actually much more chill than he is, actually, weirdly, about decoration.
Yeah, she's much more chill.
Yeah. No,
she's the one that's used the word deal breaker about 3 times
I
since
know.
we started this conversation.
No, I mean, as in, I am very definite about, I like things to be in the place that they should be in, right? And
same.
I like it because
Same.
then I find them. And the problem is I have to think for 3 people now. And I'm not liking it because actually they don't feel responsibility to remember where anything is now. And I'm finding that really stressful.
This will be
Another pod.
this
I
feels
know.
like something that'll be replayed after.
Yeah.
Niamh Cavanagh's whole family were found slaughtered today.
Yeah. We may find, if we get the forensic detectives in, this is the moment. But that's not what Tina's asking here. I think
Well,
Tina.
no, I mean, what she hasn't done is she's made room for him,
Yeah.
but she hasn't made space.
No. Oh, say you.
You're welcome.
Well, I think it's interesting that she says relationships are tough at the end. So this is way
especially
more
when
about
you're
the
not
stuff.
willing to make any compromise.
I know, Tina. It's very hard when you're 38 and you've lived on your own a long time.
I mean, I'd love to hear from him. I mean, what's his version of this?
I know. Get him to
I've
write
moved
into
in
us,
with
Tina.
an absolute tyrant. All of my belongings have
feel like-
been taken away from me, and we live.
My guitars are in storage. I have to visit my
We live
guitars.
in the equivalent of a dump. And the other thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're not going to change, like even if you are, resistant to, like, I can't make space for him in my house. I've worked for years to get my house this way, and
Yeah.
I like everything in it, and fair enough. But get him a showmra or one of those sheds
Yes.
out the back,
Yeah.
and put his guitars in it, and give him a nice man cave.
Yeah. So I just want to be, for the people who are not from Ireland, Shomra means room in Irish.
Oh yeah, but it's a company, and they make these kind of granny flats
Yeah.
out the back.
No, I agree. The thing is, what you've done is he's decided to move in with you, or you've decided to allow him to move in, whatever the decision has been between the two of you. But you haven't fully committed to that because you're not letting him in.
No,
You basically
you're
let him bring his
choosing-
toothbrush in.
yeah, you're choosing. You're like,
It sounds a bit extreme. To be fair, Tina probably has let him bring his clothes. But I'm just saying, you need to allow who he is in. And if some of that is minimalist, give him a space to give him that so he
Yeah,
can
let him
actually go
put
there, because
pictures
he'll
on the
need
wall.
that. He will need it. If you need a place that's clear, you need to have control of a space like that. It's unfair for you to actually say, this is how I live, so accept it or die. You know what I mean? It's not a thing.
I know. I mean, I'm being very critical, but I do hear a lot of myself in this.
Yes.
I remember I once did say, my boyfriend said he wants to buy a picture
Oh.
to put up on the wall, and I was like, knock yourself out.
Oh.
You want to fucking see the picture?
What is this picture?
I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
Really?
It's like a peacock.
Oh.
I have it in the hall.
Does he like it?
If you go in, now you probably won't have seen it in the hall.
No.
But what you won't see if you're coming in,
Because the
because
doors.
you'd be unwilling to come in if you saw it.
Have you got the door open? And
if you're if you leave, if you're leaving my apartment, look up, and on the very top shelf,
I thought you meant on the
the
ceiling.
picture.
What the hell is going on?
The picture. It's like it's almost at the ceiling. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Tina, I think that there's a bit of work to do.
Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of fun at your expense here, Tina. And to be fair, he seems reasonably happy. Now, is he paying rent? This is a big conversation here. But actually, what I'm saying is, you need to be careful
split
here.
it down the middle.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
an effort.
Split it down the middle. Split all the space down the middle.
Yeah,
And take everything he owns and put it in.
Yeah.
And then do the declutter together.
definitely.
Let us know how you get on.
No.
We want follow-ups.
We
didn't
definitely want
We've no
that.
follow-ups in the mailbox this week.
Wow. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm amazed because people keep sending to you rather than me. I don't know what that's all about.
You haven't been on
to
Instagram
us.
in a month.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll accept that.
Niamh, guess what we have?
Wait, do we have a problem?
We've another problem.
You read this one out.
Hello. OMG, do I have a problem for you? Love the pod, and Gearoid, I saw you in Edinburgh and I nearly wet myself.
See, are you happy now?
In Edinburgh? It depends on
was
the
that like
Edinburgh
last
show.
year?
I did a show in Edinburgh, a solo show in
He's-
Edinburgh there
he-
recently, and it was weird.
He loved it though.
He seemed to love it. Yeah. Now, I mean, for the life of me, couldn't remember the show, but anyway. So here is the tea. I work as a developer, same as yourself, Gearoid. And you know the sort of world it is. I worked in the IT department of a bank, and it is a bit stiff and a bit dull. I recently broke up with my boyfriend of 2 years. It took a while to get used to being single again, but I'm back on the horse now.
Yeah.
I'm 27 and I'm spreading my oats. Oh, Jesus Christ. Spreading my oats. That is
Come on, keep going.
absolutely foul.
Don't leave it.
I just want to say before I continue, you sow your oats, don't you?
Yeah.
You sow your oats and you spread your seed.
You spread your seed or the silage.
I think we're done. I think we're done, Joe.
He's mixing his metaphors. Come on.
So I'm spreading my oats before I turn 30 and settle down with a husband.
Oh, he's got plans. He has a plan.
He really does. I started in a new company in March. It's a much bigger company than I have worked in previously, so it is taking longer to make friends and get to know people. Everyone here keeps to themselves. Sorry. I'll go that again. I don't know what. I think it was spreading my oats and just really upset me.
You're very discombobulated now.
I started in a new company in March. It's a much bigger company than I've worked in previously, so it is taking longer to make friends and get to know people. Everyone here keeps to themselves, and I was working late one night and I logged into Grindr at my desk.
Because that's what you do.
Wow. I know, a bold move. Anyway, I got chatting to an older guy, bit of a dad like yourself.
Oh my God!
Oh, Joe, you are on thin ice.
This is a bad day for the group.
What a piece of work. I'm a twink.
You are a twink.
I am a twink.
Well,
I am.
Is that like as an Adele?
Niamh, as a friend. I'm a twink.
You haven't got the hair for a twink.
I was working late one night and I logged into Grindr at my desk. I know, a bold move. Anyway, I got chatting to an older guy, bit of a dad like yourself, Gearoid, I'm leaving it there. From his location, I assumed he was outside the building, but it turns out he was in another part of it.
Oh.
Why was that not the first thing on your mind when you're logging into work at your desk? Anyway, we went for a drink and back to mine.
Oh.
Well. Anyway, there wasn't a lot of chat, if you get my drift. Yeah, you've been very clear. Back with the oat spreading. We know what we're dealing with here. Thank you. We've hooked up 5 times since.
Oh.
Cut to yesterday when we were at a company presentation and who gets up to speak to us about restructuring? Only himself. Hot dad.
Okay, so he's a big boss.
Oh,
wow.
He is a very senior director. He didn't see me because I was down the back of the room. I've had a bit of a Google and he is married with teenage kids. WT actual F.
Wow.
Obviously, this is great gossip for my friends and the WhatsApp group was lit.
Oh my God, he's telling everybody. Joe.
I mean,
Joe,
as much as I judge every single fact in this letter, I simultaneously applaud them. We've only seen each other 4 or 5 times, but I assume he'll be back in touch. What do you think I should do? Should I ask about his wife? Should I tell him where I work? Should I see if I can put a ring on it?
Depends on the type of ring.
Niamh! That's very unbecoming of a national treasure. Looking forward to hearing you rinse me. Love the pod. Joe,
you might be my favorite problem for quite a long time. Well, first of all, just in case, I get the CV ready. Because when this director finds out you're in the space, you either be signing an NDA like very fast. He's a closet. There's loads of them.
He's a closet.
There's loads of them. This is not unique.
He's probably in a marriage where, like we were talking about earlier, he goes to the Eurovision every year with his friends.
It might not be Eurovision. He might have a golfing holiday.
Oh, it might be golfing. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
There's a variety of
it might be a golfing holiday, but he comes back and he knows all the choreography to Euphoria. He was under his coffee table singing Tattoo.
I know, but he's like a tattoo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this goes on, and when I say this to my straight friends, they are always amazed. They are amazed, and I go, "You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea how many times this happens." And people are just getting on in their lives, look very relaxed, and then the amount of straight men in particular who have little dalliances. Little flutter.
Yeah, just a little, like
Like visit.
They like
see
to
how
like,
you're
visit
doing.
the dark side.
See how you're doing.
But like, you know, if he's got a wife and kids, he shouldn't be visiting the dark
No,
side.
you're right. Without a doubt.
I mean, it's one thing to visit the dark side when you've had a few drinks in your 20s.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
you know.
This
also,
yeah.
it's a bit like we're in ropey territory. Because if you're a younger man and you're working in the same company and he's a senior boss, like it's
yeah.
It's murky waters.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Do you know what I
It
actually
won't end well
I
for you.
actually had an experience like this recently, right?
Oh.
I'll tell you what happened.
Wait, who were you in it now? Were you the hot dad or were you the...
Well, I was the dad. Unfortunately, I'll tell you what happened, right? I was at Cat Laughs.
Okay,
right?
You know
The
your partner listens to this, right?
Yeah, oh no, he does. He knows about this.
Oh, okay.
So I was at Cat Laughs and there were loads of like new comedians at it. And I got talking to this new comedian who was like, he's great, lovely, very nice. We were chatting for ages in a group, like, and he was talking about like there was the gig he used to do in Ireland, but he doesn't do it anymore because the accommodation is so bad.
Oh, well, it is. It's so expensive, yeah.
And I was just like this was the accommodation that comes with the gig. And I was like, just stay with me anytime you want. And then it was only realised, because I always say that to comedians, because I live in city centre.
No, you do.
And loads of comedians do stay with me. And Eurovision winners.
Eurovision winners also. I will attest that is a thing. And it's not an invitation for me to come home and actually sleep in the same bed as you.
Yes, exactly. However...
Do you think he kind of
felt? No, he didn't. No, not at all. But there was a part of me, I did come away from that situation and go, I just realised he's about 20 years younger than me. And I was like, calm down, Schofield. Like... There comes a point where you've aged out of being helpful to younger comedians.
It's not viewed as being helpful.
All of it, it's not helpful at all. All of a sudden you're a predator. So what, like, Joe, I honestly don't know what to tell you to do. Like, I think it's not great. I think particularly if people in work find out that you're shagging one of the directors.
Definitely not.
That's not great.
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like he's already
I think
been a bit indiscreet.
I would just call time on it and I wouldn't make yourself known to him in work.
Yeah. And the other thing I'm going to say is you use a very important sentence here that I think you should definitely pay attention to, is the fact that he was speaking about restructuring. And if he discovers that you're there, I suspect he may restructure you out of the company just for his own sanity.
Now, there's the thing though, if he does something like that, now you've got a bit of a case, Joe.
You do. You better have proof.
It is a weird one.
It is. Listen.
And also, do you know what the other thing is? Full disclosure. You were both on Grindr at your desks.
Yeah. Nip it in the bud.
Have your fun. Nip it in the bud. I think.
Say thanks for the lols. Let's move on.
Thanks for the lols. Time to move on.
And I think if you're thinking of progression within the company, I think realistically you have to either square it with him before you go any further, or you have to find somewhere else to do it. Because if he suddenly discovers you're there, if he's closeted, it doesn't sound like he's completely closeted. I mean, who goes on Grindr and doesn't check where somebody works? You know, you surely would do
Niamh, now, to be fair.
Okay, I don't know.
You're being very naive there. Like, people will go on Grindr, they don't know anything. Like, I mean...
barely the name.
They have zero information. They have maybe one measurement.
Okay.
Possibly two. Depending on the situation, depending on the vibe.
I'm so out of it. I've been married a long time.
Out of the loop.
I've been married a long time.
Yeah,
okay.
Very out of the loop.
Okay.
From listening to the situation, I don't think it's a situation where you're finding this all very casual and he isn't. I think it seems very casual from both sides.
Oh yeah.
And I think
he's more concerned about that coming out than you are. 100%.
Yeah, exactly. I think the it's been fun approach.
Yeah.
I think is the best one to take. It's been fun. Thanks for the lols.
Let's move on. I just want to say, I have a question for you. Like, if you were the hot dad in this situation, you being the hot dad. If you were the CEO hot dad.
Immediately furious by where this is going. But go on.
So let's because you're a method actor. You understand, right? If you were the senior executive hot dad and suddenly you spot, if you were in that situation, I mean, to be fair, you're not married with kids, but I'm just saying, if you were that person, how would you react suddenly discovering, your playmate was doing.
Well, you see, I think it's not the age gap that's the problem here. I think the problem is that your man is
Not out.
cheating on his wife.
He's cheating on his wife and he's
out.
not out. And the question is, the really difficult question is, if his wife doesn't know, right?
Yeah.
That is a whole other thing. I think,
Yeah.
you know, it's a whole other thing to discover your husband is cheating and then to discover who he's cheating with.
Yeah.
That's quite difficult. Although I have
A
a
little
friend who once told me,
27-year-old tramp.
you know, but it's funny. A friend of mine said she'd nearly prefer that they cheated with a man because then she couldn't compete with that. You know, it's a whole separate thing as opposed to.
Your friend sounds very complex.
Yeah, well,
I have to meet her.
very true. You should. You get on very well.
Now, the one thing I will say, Joe, is don't go falling for this man.
Oh no, definitely don't.
Like, I'm hoping that the put a ring on it was a joke because this
not
is
happening.
a one-way ticket to misery.
No, this man is not for
Not
living with
available.
you. Even if you turn out to be the love of his life,
He's not marriage material.
He's not going there.
Certainly not for. There's a lot of. He's got to shovel a lot of driveways before he's marriage material.
Yeah, no.
So don't go catching any feels.
No. As long as you're protected in that area, have the lulls. But actually, the further you go on this,
Emotionally,
the more, you know,
stay out of it.
Yeah, emotionally stay out of it. But the further you go with this, it won't end well. I just know it won't, because even he will feel threatened one way or another, Joe. If he's not out, he will. You know, if only for the fact that somebody might find out and work. He wouldn't be happy about that.
Yeah.
Nothing sure.
Completely. So yeah, I guess it's a situation where you've got to do two things. One, you've got to sort out the way that you
exit.
You have to, sort out your exit, but you also got to do a bit of PR on yourself in work as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bit of dirt hanging around. So don't come across as a gossipy colleague or because then you're going to be seen as a threat.
And you'll be gone. Because
and it really feels like that advising this, it feels like it's like, well, no, that's not the way it should be, because this relationship was inappropriate. And yes, all of those things are true, and you should be protected. But realistically,
oh yeah,
for your own protection, let's just say that we live in a world where bosses do sometimes take the piss and people are not as protected as they should be. Like I'm just dealing in reality here. I'm not dealing in any sort of theoretical thing of how you should be protected by the company and this is an
but the problem is you only
relationship.
start in March, and if he's in charge of restructuring, it could be very easy to restructure you because you're recent.
So,
and you may still be, of course, in your probationary period, and all it takes is for somebody to find some reason not to have you. So you're just a little bit vulnerable here, Joe. If you like this company, if you like this company and you want to stay there, I think it's best to go. I didn't realize we worked together, so we're just going to leave that there. Yeah. You don't even have to let on; you just have to stop it. But the thing is, the problem is, if he discovers all of a sudden that you're in this company, he may panic.
Yeah. So I would say tell him.
Oh yeah, tell him.
I would just tell him.
Be straight with him and be discreet.
Discreet.
Because otherwise...
Exit strategy.
Yeah.
And polite nods in the lift.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, if you've fallen madly in love, then that's a whole other conversation, but it's not happening. If
there is any more information.
We want it.
Oh,
we love a follow-up.
Hugely invested in this story. I'm hugely invested in all aspects of it. I'm dying to find out how it plays out.
I think it's pretty fabulous that he thinks you're a hot dad, though.
I think thank you for that. But I think what's important is he did not call me a hot dad. He called me a dad. That's very different. And he also used the word hot dad.
But not in the same sentence
in relation to me.
Okay.
He's referred to hot dads. He's called me a dad.
Okay.
That is, but I am a pudgy man bringing 2 kids to the panto. That's what I am to him.
No, you're fully shredded now. You must be near enough fully shredded since the last time I saw you.
Yeah,
you look amazing.
Yeah, I'm on the brownie diet, Niamh.
No, you're always. Yeah, I always tell you how handsome you are. You're very handsome. But do you remember in your 20s, you did think people in their 40s and 50s were like, old.
Yeah, ancient.
You do. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when I was 18, I thought my 21-year-old sister was like, I was so sad her life was over, you know, when she turned 18, 21. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a funny thing, isn't it? It's a funny, it's
of
all
course.
relative,
Yeah.
to be fair. And there'll be a time
It's all relative and
where lovely Joe
hugely
gets to,
insulting.
Joe, who gave us 2 kisses at the end. When Joe gets to your age, you know, he is going to go.
Real careful.
I am
in about 3 years' time.
so young. You know, it's all relative.
Yeah, and when Joe gets to my age, what age will I be? Oh, dead.
No, you won't be dead.
I mean, I'll be cracking on though. It's been wonderful to talk to you.
This has been a good day for you.
It's been such a joy. Such a joy.
This is my favourite time.
agonyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love to
Please.
hear from you. We'd like your problems. We would like your follow-ups. We would love your follow-ups. And we would like your polite input.
I'd like people to actually email me for a change, or agonyrants.
agonyrants@gmail.com.
Because then I can see it.
Then you can see it, yeah.
And then
I've
it's not.
had to block a few people from Agony Rants, yeah.
Why?
There's a few people being impolite.
Are they being impolite? It's not fair.
Well, I haven't blocked them. I just muted them so we never see them again.
No, that's sad.
Well, you can go in and look. It'll be in the block list.
Okay, I'll have a look.
We will chat to you next week. It's been lovely to talk to you. Please subscribe to us on Head Stuff Plus.
Yeah.
Because that is how we make money.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And, 86 shows in, or 80 plus
Yeah, 86.
shows.
Yeah.
I mean, we really need
It's
it
time
now.
to pay the piper.
We really need it now.
We'll chat to you next week. Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.